Namaste guys, my name's Kevin Moore and it's my main mission, my purpose, my passion to help you guys awaken to become the greatest version of yourself. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about 10 signs of spiritual awakening or the Ascension process. So sign number 1, you need less stuff. You need less material stuff. What I mean by that is a lot of us define ourselves by what we have. And we also say to ourselves, when I have more of that over there, I will be a lot happier than where I am right now. And actually, where you are right now is where all the power lies, the present moment. Now, I used to be someone who used to say to people, oh, look what I've got, aren't I fantastic? You know, I used to shove it down people's throats. I think I did. I just couldn't even begin to imagine myself being that person anymore. I believe that, you know, when we define ourselves by our assets, that's when we've lost who we are completely. And we know a lot of people like that, where actually those assets do not bring you happiness, and that is not who you are. But when you go through an awakening process, you will find yourself completely spiritually decluttering. Okay, point number 2, you create new belief systems, new truths. What I mean by that is that as you awaken, you're going to come up with new understandings, your own understandings of what you think this reality is. Now, I know we all read a lot of books and everything else, and we sort of swallow other people's truths and regurgitate them sometimes, but you will find as you truly go through your awakening process that you come up with your own truths, that you defined what you are. That for myself, I'm a soul having a human experience, and I'm here to create a life of abundance and a life of joy and a life of being of service and a life to help myself become the greatest version. I think we've all got our own truths, and my truth tomorrow may not be my truth now, but it definitely did shift when I went through an awakening process. Okay, point number 3, you manifest quicker. As you awaken, you will find yourself manifesting a lot quicker, because as you awaken, you start coming from love more, and you start listening to that inner voice more. And that inner voice, when you desire to have something or choose to be that which you wish to attract in your life, you'll find that you listen to that inner voice, and it only comes from love if it's going to serve you and if it's for the best for you. You'll find that when you start coming from love with that which you wish to attract, and listening to that inner voice as well, that just is telling you, yeah, this is right for you, go with that gut instinct, go with that feeling, or however it works for you, you'll find that you do manifest like mad, because going through that awakening process will allow you to tap into that infinitive inner voice. Okay, point number 4, a sudden change in career or job. Yes, because what's going on here is, as I was saying in the previous point, as you spiritually awaken, you become more in alignment with being happier, because you decide to yourself, actually, if I'm going to be true to myself, then I need to do something that's going to make me happy. Forget about the money, because the money will come. Eventually the money will come, I can promise you that. But you have to do something that makes you happy, something that really is your mission, is your passion, is your purpose. And by having a spiritually awakened process, or going through one right now, or having gone through one, you'll find that your job or your career will change, and you'll start to be in alignment with things that only make you happy and things that only come from the heart space. So this has been my truth on my journey for sure. Okay, step number 5, a feeling or greater feeling of oneness. As you spiritually awaken, you define your truths, you define a lot of things, but one thing that becomes ultimately true to you, and there's a few core truth beliefs like love, but definitely oneness is one of them, that we are all connected, we are all here to help each other, we are all here in this together. We all came from the same source, the same creation, and we go back to that. We are all connected at a very deep level, and what you do to another, you eventually do to yourself. So why would you want to hurt another if you're only going to hurt yourself? And if you've got that awakened side of you, you'll find there's love there anyway. And with that love there, you couldn't actually really hurt another. So a greater feeling of oneness is for sure a process of awakening that you go through. Point number 6, a desire to eat healthier and look after your body. Well, I can say this for sure, right? That as I've gone through my awakening process, I have definitely started to train more. I now weight train. For others, it's a yoga practice. For others, it's a cardio practice. But you will find actually that, you know, you do want to work out more. Maybe you're going running a bit more. But as you become your greatest version of yourself, you realize that you've got this physical body, this car, and like any car, you know, we have to maintain it. If you don't maintain your car, you know, or even just do the oil change now and then, it's going to break down. So yeah, you know, you will find that you're caring for yourself more. As you become more awakened, you love yourself more. And this goes for food as well, something I am working on right now. But you know, you do maintain a healthier lifestyle, that is for sure. Okay, point number 7, you have increased self-talk to your creator. What I mean by this, as I've spiritually awakened, I found myself tuning in more to my inner voice. You'll find that even in meditation, that there is downloads coming to you, that there is information, you know, ideas that come to you when you quieten the mind. You'll find that you're speaking to your own self a lot more. And for me, that is a sign of tuning in. That's a sign of channeling. That when your voice comes back to you in your own thoughts, you're speaking to your creator a bit more, as in your inner voice. You know, you're listening even to your gut feeling. Even if your gut feeling's not speaking to you as in your voice coming back, it's still speaking to you as, how does this feel? How loving does this decision I've made in my life right now feel to me? And it is a sure sign that you are spiritually awakening and ascending. Okay, point number 8, you'll find yourself drawn to inspirational and personal development content. When I went through my spiritual awakening, I found myself drawn to all sorts of different authors: Neil Donald Walsh, Eckhart Tolle, Wayne Dyer, all sorts of people that really supported me in my spiritual journey. Now, it was a case that sometimes I was taking it in and just regurgitating what they were saying to me, and in the end I found out, you know what, after doing the More Show for so long, my talk show, everyone's got their own truth, everyone's got their own take on it, so you have to come up with your own understanding on it and own truths. But you will find that you do want more personal development, that you are seeking out videos like this to realize that you're not going crazy, you're just awakening, you're just remembering who you are, which is a soul, an infinite soul. You've always been and always will. You can't be destroyed, having a human experience. Okay, point number 9, a stronger connection to nature. Well, I can say again, this has happened to me. Look where I am now. I was based in a big city just before coming to Leeds, where I am in the UK right now, and I said to myself, I want to be around nature. You know, I was almost forced to be here. I was pulled to be here, and my soul, my higher self, knew what was best for me. And it is true that you find yourself being surrounded by nature more as you go through a spiritual awakening. You may find that, you know, just sitting out in the garden, right, is just as important as going for that walk in nature. You may find that you want to take the dog out more for a walk, yeah, that you just want to be around nature. And it's so true to myself that having an awakened experience, that you are drawn to nature. There's something very calm and very beautiful about this. Okay, point number 10, vivid dreams. Bizarre and intense they can be as well. So I think sometimes when we're having a spiritually awakening process, you know, if your gut feeling's not getting through to you, if your inner voice is trying to get through but you're not listening, then you will damn well listen in your dreams, right? It is such an important thing to work on your dreams, I would say, that they have meaning. When you look at some of the Edgar Cayce material and the dream interpretation that came from that, there is definitely a form of creation that goes on in the dream process. You are leaving your body and you are connecting with your higher self, the astral planes, and you're able to get some of the answers that you're looking for in the dream reality. Sometimes a dream will give you divine inspiration on something that awaits you just around the corner, something that is your calling, that it's there for you. You just have to pull that reality in, and you are already on your version of your greatest step forward to becoming empowered and to becoming the best you. So I just want to say, I hope these signs help you. There's many other signs that I could have mentioned, but these are signs that have worked for myself, and I'm sure they will be familiar to yourself as well. So I'm just going to say, be good to yourself, be good to each other. Remember, you're amazing, and until next time, I'll catch you soon. Peace.